As a part of our doorstep banking services, one of the key strengths of India Post Payment Bank is utilization of the vast network of the postman. Today, postman reaches to every household for delivery of letters, parcels, and things like that. Now, as a part of that network, delivery of certain value-added services, digitally enabled services, be it delivery of cash, opening of an account, along with these services, one of the thought process was that how can we enable certain citizen-centric services. And one such service that came to our mind is about the digital life certificate, especially for senior citizens. And the success story has been so good in the last couple of years that a lot of senior citizens who are not able to move out of their home because of whatever ailment that they may be suffering from. That was one set of segment. The other segment of customers where people would have moved out of their original place of work because of their family and things like that. Even for them also, every year they have to come back to that place and go to that specific bank branch in doing this. In order to address this problem, we have tied up with NIC and Department of Pensioners Welfare. Both put together, we were able to digitize this entire service using Aadhaar enabled system, where customer, the senior citizen who is a retired person can actually use his Aadhaar to provide life certificate. And the beauty of it is that this gets updated automatically across all employers, all their ex-employers and their bank. Suppose if a person is getting, say, pension from two different organizations, which was the case even with my father, where he was getting pension from Ministry of Labor and Department and Defense. So the updation happens automatically. So that's how we were able to utilize our network of postmen and the digital platform that we are using. So combination of all of this, we are able to offer this service. Let me just give you some statistics before that. Department of Post offers multiple services, whether it is financial services under the ambit of small savings, postal life insurance, and the other mails and logistics services. So apart from that, payment bank is one of the recent additions. So the number of customers in all that are being catered by the Department of Post is upwards of 40 crores. So which means almost half of the country is served through this network. Now, the important question is that how do we maintain this legacy customers, and how can we offer them with more services? Since we have got service outlets, the so-called post offices and the vast network of the postmen, the dakiyas, who are also working in rural areas. So we are trying to add more and more services which are in demand, whether it is banking services or insurance services, and more importantly, the credit services. But what is important here is that customization of those services as per the needs of the end customers. Now, apart from this, we are also diversifying our services to other areas like non-financial services, which could be government to citizen services. We work with a lot of government agencies in terms of fulfilling some of the service requirements of that particular agency. So that again is adding to the overall bottom line of the bank. And at the same time, when you offer multiple services under single umbrella, there is an element of cross-sell. So that way, the maximization of revenue and maximization of services for end customers becomes a concept of one-stop shop. So that's where we are heading to. And by addition of services, we feel that we'll be able to retain this set of customers, because especially the challenge is more enhanced in rural areas, because in rural areas you don't have many options. So that's where this particular network becomes very important. That plays a very, very important role because one challenge with respect to the country is the vernacular languages, the availability of multiple languages, and your ability to communicate and converse in that language, whether through digital medium or through physical medium. These two are important. Then the second step is train the trainer model, because we also work through the assisted, that is agency channel, training those agents and giving them right set of inputs so that they can deliver this onward to the end customers. And the third area or the third medium that we adopt is the camp mode. Especially in rural areas, we conduct camps at regular intervals, and these camps enable us to spread the word about the digital literacy. And more importantly, what we also do is at the time of this touch basing, we do impart a lot of literacy on how to use mobile banking apps, what are the safeguards that needs to be followed while using these apps and things like that. And this followed by certain other audiovisual mediums where short videos are also provided to end users so that they are in a better position to offer the digital literacy to the end customers.